Okay, Assalamu alaikum. So today topic of discussion is Far from the Madding Ground by Thomas Hardy. नॉवेल्स की समरी से पहले हमेशा मैं जो है वो पहले करैक्टर लिस्ट करवाती हूँ. सो आज पहले करैक्टर लिस्ट करेंगे फार फ्रॉम द मैडिंग क्राउड की. Gabriel Oak, the protagonist of the novel. Gabriel Oak is a farmer, shepherd, and bailiff marked by his humble and honest ways, his exceptional skill with animals and farming, and an unparalleled loyalty. He is ये करेक्टराइज्ड कर लें. अगर करेक्टराइजेशन क्वेश्चन आ जाए, करेक्टरिस्टिक्स पे क्वेश्चन आ जाए गैब्रियल की, तो ये आंसर हो सकता है उसका. He is Bathsheba's first suitor, later the bailiff on her farm, and finally her husband at the very end of the novel. Gabriel is characterized by an incredible ability to read the natural world and control it without fighting against it. He occupies the position of quiet observer throughout most of the book, yet he knows just when to step in to save uh, Bathsheba and others from catastrophe. Next है Bathsheba Aberdeen, the beautiful young woman at the center of the novel who must choose among three very different suitors. She is the protagonist, propelling the plot through her interaction with her various suitors. At the very beginning of the novel, she is penniless, but she quickly inherits and learns to run a farm in Weatherbury. जगह का नाम याद रखना है. Where most of the novel takes place. Her first characteristics that we learn about is her vanity, and Hardy continuously shows her to be rash and impulsive. However, not only is she independent in spirit, she is independent financially. This allows Hardy to use her character to explore the danger that such a woman faces of losing her identity and lifestyle through marriage. Sergeant Francis Frank Troy. He is handsome, vain, young, and irresponsible though he is capable of love. Early in the novel, he is involved with Fanny Robin and gets her pregnant. At first, he plans to marry her, but when they miscommunicate about which church to meet he angrily refuses to marry her, and she is ruined. He forgets her and marries the rich, beautiful Bathsheba. Yet when Fanny dies of poverty and exhaustion later in the novel with his child in her arms, he cannot forgive himself. Next है William Boldwood. Bathsheba's second suitor. फर्स्ट गैब्रियल थे, सेकंड जो हैं वो हैं विलियम बोल्डवुड. Second suitor and the owner of the nearby farm. Boldwood, as his name suggests, is a somewhat wooden, reserved man. He seems unable to fall in love with Bathsheba until Bathsheba sends him a valentine on a whim, and suddenly he develops feeling for her. He refuses to give up his pursuit of her, and he is no longer rational. Ultimately, he becomes crazy with obsession, shoots Troy at his Christmas party, and is condemned to death. His sentence is changed to life imprisonment at the very last minute. Fanny Robin, a young orphaned servant girl at the farm who runs away the night Gabriel arrives, attempts to marry Sergeant Troy, and finally dies giving birth to his child at the poorhouse in Casterbridge. She is a foil to Bathsheba, showing the faith of women who are not well cared for in this society. Lady Smallbury. Bathsheba's maid and confidant of about the same age as Bathsheba. Jen Cogan, farm laborer and friend of Gabriel Oak. Joseph Poorgrass, a shy, timid farm laborer who blushes easily. Poorgrass carries Fanny's coffin from Casterbridge back to the farm for burial. Kenny Ball, a young boy who works as Gabriel Oak's assistant shepherd on the Everdene farm. Pennyway, the bailiff on Bathsheba's farm, who is caught stealing grains and dismissed. He disappears for most of the novel until he recognizes Troy at Green Hill Fair and help Troy surprise Bathsheba at बोल्डवुड्स क्रिसमस। के बस यही इम्पोर्टेंट नावल है, करैक्टर हैं इस नावल में। आज का जो टॉपिक था वो था फार फ्रॉम द मैडिंग क्राउड। मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट नावल भी कहा जा सकता है। ये फोर्थ नावल था हार्डी का। बैकग्राउंड नावल का जो है वो मैं जब समरी करवाऊँगी तो उसको पहले डिस्कस करेंगे। मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट नावल इसलिए है क्योंकि इसके बाद हार्डी को काफ़ी जो है वो पॉपुलैरिटी मिलना स्टार्ट हो गई थी, इसलिए। ओके, अल्लाह हाफिज़।